I mean, you hear it all the time. You watch our show, you hear, let's talk some football. Who sings that? Who sings it? That woman right here, the Emmy and Oscar-winning musician Melissa Etheridge in her, what I approve to be a very wonderful pair of Kansas City Chiefs sweatpants. Those things are awesome. I love this for us, Melissa. It's great to see you.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to be here. You know I love you guys.
Oh, we love you. Do you love Aaron Rodgers to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I knew that. Last night I went to bed, I said, I bet you Aaron Rodgers does it tonight.
Oh.
And we're just going to talk about it.
Lo and behold.
You know what? I love a 42-year-old man that you know, is still showing that, you know, health and good self-care, all that stuff will get you there. And, you know, Pittsburgh Steelers, good luck.
Good luck with that man.
Good luck with that.
How do you feel about it as a threat to the team of the sweatpants you are wearing in the AFC?
Well, you know, what's funny is Mahomes and Rodgers have never actually actively played each other.
Right,
they played, but each time the quarterback was out. So it's like I would really like to get the opportunity to see that before we don't have Rodgers anymore.
That's a good point.
Maybe there's a postseason appearance because unfortunately during the regular season we're not seeing it. But I'm with you. I think it's crazy that those two have never played against each other. Last time we were here, you were sitting at home eating guacamole, watching your Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
you doing okay?
You
I hate to bring it up. I know it's early, but what happened to your team in New Orleans?
Absolutely no sympathy because you know it's having won so many Super Bowls. The 5 years we were having this great thing, and the year was so bizarre because we won every game, but we were like, did we really win the game? You know, and everyone's like, oh no, they're going to fall apart. They're going to fall. And we got there, and my children, everyone gathered around. We're going to watch the Super Bowl, and it just, we never started playing.
Well, let's remind everybody, too, Melissa, you have every means and resource to be at the Super Bowl. Every time the Chiefs are in, you could be there. You choose not to be. So when you say your family and friends are around you, you are actively sitting in front of that guacamole saying, no, I'm at home and I want to watch this.
But isn't it sometimes, I mean, the league's going to hate when I say this, but like sometimes, don't you just love sitting at home?
No, that's
having access to your food. You can hear the game. Like if you really love football, I want to hear the game.
Yes, and so we were very quiet during the Super Bowl. Yeah, no, it was, and I was glad I wasn't there because then it would have been even harder and even worse.
Yeah.
But we didn't even enter the game. That's and we haven't had a game with Mahomes like that ever. We've always been within 7 points of
anybody
to just lay the biggest egg in front of everybody. I mean, it was like for the next few weeks, people would be like, are you okay?
But I think a lot of people knew there were some of those deficiencies, right? And it's like because I covered more Kansas City games last year than I had in my 10 years here, and you just kept waiting for the wheels to come off the bus, and you kept thinking, leading up to the Super Bowl, they got to help them out a little bit, and when they didn't, especially from an offensive line perspective.
Oh, the offensive line.
It was just hard to watch, though, in real time.
Yeah.
Somehow we have to go cross-country to get us to physically turn the corner on this question. Tamara, what would you like to ask Melissa to make sure that we turn the chapter on the Chiefs for her?
Melissa shared with us how silent it was and how somber it was seeing Mahomes not be his usual self. So now turning the corner, what's your confidence level that they can bounce back and get back to their dynasty ways?
Oh, their dynasty ways. I'm very confident. One, because it's Andy Reid. You know, the coaching, he has always been steady and supportive and clear, and we've got the talent, and we did what we were supposed to do the first round of the draft, and got an offensive lineman, shored up that left side, and you just got to believe that that's what it was. I mean, the Eagles had him figured out, kept him right there in that pocket, and just smashed him every play.
Right.
And I feel very confident that they know that's what
it has to take. Yeah.
Melissa, I got to ask, I think one thing that needs to happen to start turning the tide is to get you and that outfit on Jamie's Sweatpants of the Day segment. Because Chief Sweatpants, a great look. She's got a song. I'm sure you can lend a guitar to it as well. It'll be a great collab. Right? We got to make this happen. But
Sweatpants
put a tune on it.
Very important.
Yes, they are.
Very important. All right, let's talk about the teams that are going for the Chiefs AFC throne, though. Are you worried about the Buffalo Bills?
Buffalo Bills. Let me tell you about me and the Buffalo Bills. You know, they are a serious fan base. You know, they smash their tables. They are and they really, I think they build their whole team just to beat the Chiefs. They really, Josh Allen, incredibly talented. The fan base is so intense. This is a true story. I was flying. I was going on my tour in April, and it was pretty much a tour of the Northeast. I went up to, up to Buffalo Bill territory.
Sure.
And I flew the airplane right there to Rochester. I get out of the baggage claim, and then my bag comes out, and I have a very large Chiefs sticker on my bag, and I have the expensive. I travel a lot, Rimowa, luggage.
And you put a sticker on it.
And I put a very large sticker on it, the Chief sticker, and it comes off the belt, and it's like someone took a sledgehammer to it, right? And I pull it off.
They threw it through a table.
And I take it to the baggage guy, and I'm like, oh my God, look what happened to my bag. And he looks at the sticker, and he goes, well, what did you expect?
Western New York, you came for her luggage.
Serious.
Let you know, that's one way to get a free suitcase if it's not looking so good.
You got it
Right there.
yes. I did get a free suitcase, but Lord.
As we always ask you, can you stay and hang another segment?
I can.
And as we always ask you, have you come up with an original tune for the show today?
How can I not?
Yes!
Of course.
The guitar is waiting patiently off camera. It is tuned. She is ready. She is here.
Song.
It's a good one.
GMFB, Melissa Etheridge, everybody.
We're going to celebrate this.
Melissa Etheridge is dangerously close to making her day job just coming to Good Morning Football and creating music, but she really does have one, which is touring on the road as a Grammy and Oscar winner. Right now you're touring with?
The Indigo Girls.
Wow.
Come on.
That is fantastic.
It is just for all the women of the world. Come on out.
Yeah.
And guys, too. It's a good song.
Absolutely. You can see her live, or you can watch her on GMFB. What have you come up with us today in an original song?
Well, since I love what you've done here the last yesterday and today, bringing an all-female, it's been amazing. Love you guys. You're great. But there's just a real feeling, and I wanted to let people know that, sports in general is not just a kind of a male thing, right? No, it's women, not only sports, but football. Women love football. I love football. My wife loves football. We love it. Well, I got a song to explain it, I was a little bitty girl on my daddy's knee, watching Lenny Dawson and the Kansas City Chiefs. I like strength, persistence, and the strategy. It's true. Women love football too. Yeah. We know the offense, the defense, and even special teams. On any given Sunday, yeah, we believe in the dream. Yeah, this could be the year they could pull it all through. Oh, it's true. Women love football too. Oh, I tell you what, you can hear us all yelling at the TV screens, throwing the remotes and causing a scene. And we're telling all our kids they gotta find their own food, 'cause mom is physically and emotionally unavailable until the game is all through. Yeah, hopelessly devoted to whatever team we choose. We cry when they win, and we cry when they lose. So take a look around if you don't believe it's true. Just like the boys do, women love football too.
That was a banger.
Oh, my favorite one yet. What was the line about being emotionally unavailable?
No, I say that right before I watch a game. I said, look, for the next 3 hours, maybe 4, your mother is emotionally and physically unavailable. You've got to find your food, whatever you got to do. I'm not here
Oh my gosh, that was incredible.
Take me behind the creative process. How do you find the chords when you're starting out? Do you start with chords? Do you start with lyrics?
You know, and it's always different. Wherever the inspiration comes from.
Yeah.
Like this, actually, I was like, okay, what do I want to? And this was the first thing I came up.
You knew
with.
it.
Yeah, you know, so that's what I wanted. But it's always different.
Ladies in New York,
I
we love football
love
too, and
that.
Melissa Etheridge.
What I loved, Melissa, about your song is that it started off you being a little girl on your daddy's knee.
Oh.
Our love for football, a lot of the times, comes from our dads. And
Yep.
thank God, Father's Day is coming up next week. Shout out to the dads that are the
Amen.
reason why we love football.
Absolutely.
And I just really love that the song started with that.
And there's going to be a whole new generation who gets their love of football from their moms too.
Yeah.
Because women love football too. I love
Yes.
It's gonna make me
gosh.
cry. It's
I know, right? Melissa, perfect. We always love seeing you.
Oh, y'all are
That was really
I
good.
know. Quick, you're gonna stay again.
sure, whatever
You're
you
staying.
want.
It's just been informed in my ear.
Okay.
We decide for you, and the guitar stays too. Melissa Etheridge, everybody. She just comes. She brings the creative genius and the juice and the heat for the Kansas City Chiefs with the sweatpants and everything. On tour right now with the Indigo Girls. Go see Melissa Etheridge, everybody. We'll be right back on GMFB. Back on GMFB, of course, this is what has been leading the conversation for us most of the day, and it's the fact that Aaron Rodgers sounds like he's en route to Pittsburgh to commit to a one-year deal with the Steelers as their QB1, pending a completion of a physical. And Mike Tomlin is hoping to be better than 500 and maybe win one or two playoff games with that quarterback. I start in New York with Tamara Brown and Madeline Burke. Tamara, I'll start with you. What do you make, finally, put a button on your Aaron Rodgers thoughts on a Friday?
Hello, ladies.
Oh my gosh!
He just couldn't stay
He
away.
couldn't.
I'm so excited to be here. Guys, I've been watching. I feel like when I walked in as a surprise at the very end of my wife's bridal shower, I'm so excited. The energy is so good. Listen to me. I'm not coming in as a man today. I am coming in as a fan. And I'm coming in to tender my resignation. I'm done after 8,000 episodes. Thank you, NFL Network. Thank you, Michael Davies. You found a better cast, a better supporting staff. Guys, I've been watching today. I've been watching yesterday. Jamie, Melissa, everybody. Jane, guys, amazing, amazing job. Just had to come in and say I love you and doing incredibly.
Real
Kyle,
quick,
thank
I
you.
said I know that Kyle Brandt has to hate that he is not here to give his Aaron Rodgers takes going to Steelers. Do we have time for a quick
Save
one,
him for
Kyle?
Monday, buddy.
Yeah, listen, I had a lot of takes about Rodgers, but then during Melissa's song, I burned a fat doobie, so I'm completely out of here. I have to talk to my friends in New York. Samira and Madeline, amazing job.
Wait,
Have
Jamie
you ever
fell
had
out of the
guests
chair.
come over and you don't clean up your house? I'm mortified that you're there in our New York apartment and there's probably French fries and crap on the floor. But you guys have done incredible today, and thank you so much for being there in New York holding it down.
They just found your whey
Hey, Kyle,
protein
thank
up
you
there.
so much for letting me use your seat over here, but I gotta say the lean is extreme, and there have been several times where I have gone almost up. So this is like an athletic challenge for me to sit in this chair. I have so much more of appreciation of what you do every day.
Likewise. It's great to see you too, Tamara.
Kyle, you're awesome. We'll see you on Monday. Just bank your Rodgers takes, all right? Save up all your citrus, put it on your desk. Good.
I got them. And again, I'm so proud of you. It's really cool that for just a couple of days at least, GMFB could be standing for, I don't know, girls, moms, females, and baddies. I love you guys. Bye.
Kyle Brandt, everybody. We're used to seeing him. Baddies, exactly. Tamara Brown, Madeline Burke, we appreciate you so much for joining in on that Patriots, Giants, everything across the league conversation. You guys crushed it in New York. Jane Slater as well. You'll see these ladies on GMFB throughout the year, but also Melissa Etheridge. You're the absolute star of our musical portion of our show. Anytime, all the time.
And now it's stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
I love
That's when it's a good song.
Exactly. We appreciate you guys so much. Melissa, tell everybody where you can find your information about your tour.
Oh, you go to melissaetheridge.com. I'll look under the tour, and I'm going everywhere. So come see me.
All right. Don't worry. Don't be concerned. There it is. Melissa Etheridge. Find your city. Go to the website. And we always love seeing Melissa, but I just want everybody to know, don't be alarmed. This is the appropriate amount of women in a studio talking about football. It's all good. Everyone survived. We love the NFL too. We watch it. We'll watch it with you on Sundays. We'll be be back on Monday. GMFB. It was just regular couple of shows, and this just happened to be who was on it.